How are you?
I'm good, JC. I'm having a good week. I was going to travel today to fly, but I'm not anymore. But that's it. Calm week. Yesterday I have watched Batman, and that's it. That's it. I'm starting the week in a good way, good vibe, and happy Women's Day.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know exactly what to say, but good job for being so strong in this crazy society. And that's it. Keep going. Keep being strong. Society needs strong women to change man's mind.
It's a challenge.
A constant challenge, right? To be a girl, to be a woman.
Yes, but that's okay.
And you, JC, how are you?
I'm good. My weekend was a calm too.
Very good.
I I study English review and another and talks no, all the talks and study MBA2 specific um, innovation management.
Innovation management.
Yes, management. Yes, this is uh, this is material.
Keep
One
going.
material. Innovation management is one material for MBA course.
Okay,
My
so that's one of the
material.
topics, subjects.
Yeah, in Brazil, I use it
Okay, JC, it's
material,
uh,
materia, materia,
subject.
subject, similar.
Yes, for example, in the high school, during high school, we have biology, math, Portuguese. We have school subjects, and during your MBA, you have also your subjects. And one of those subjects you have is innovation management, right?
Yes, yes.
Innovation manager or innovation management?
Management.
Management. You know the difference
Yes.
between manager and management?
Uh, I believe it's action.
Can you explain
Management,
me more?
yes. Innovation management, it's, for example, in my company, I responsible one team for innovation and objectively in common is um, innovation culture in the company.
That's the management or the manager?
It's the manager. It's the manager. Because my function
Exactly.
is is
Manager is the
action.
function,
Yes,
the position,
yes,
the job, the object or the person that does the job. For example, I teach English. I'm a teacher. You manage. You're a manager. I drive. I'm a driver.
position and action.
Prof- yeah, that's it. You can convert, you can change an action, a verb, into a profession with ER in many cases. Lawyer. Lawyer. Law, there is the law, and there is the lawyer.
Yes,
There is driving to drive, and the driver, the person.
very good.
Teaching to teach, and there is the teacher, the person. Plumber. Plumber is the person who works on the plumbing system of the house. Plumbing system Yeah, the water system. Plumber. Works. Plumber. Your house, your apartment has water system. So you can flush, you can wash your hands. There is a water system in your house. And water system is also known as plumbing system. And the professional who works on the system, on the plumbing system, is the plumber. Basically, I'm teaching you the suffix er. Er. Teacher, teacher, driver, manager, lawyer, plumber.
Okay.
Suffix er.
Yeah.
There is a suffix, Geici. Ed. What's the suffix ed for?
ED. 1 second. This is steps.
Oh, don't look at your notes. Relax. Come here. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay. ED uses the text.
Great.
But
Do you need your notes? You don't need your notes. You know this already. You don't need your notebook. You have it here already.
okay.
So you relax on suffixes. Don't go crazy about registration. No, relax. You know this already. You know the simple past already.
Okay.
You know it.
It's normal because I concluded my uh, on the first and second files. I concluded position. I
Yeah.
I study when use it,
Yeah.
but in the process, I don't I don't see not I don't see easy.
It's not
But
easy. It's not
yes,
easy.
it process.
That's very interesting, JC, because yesterday I had Japanese class and I was studying quantifiers in the Japanese class. And it's difficult to remember during the speech which one to use. In Japanese, when to use, for example, takusan, no, takusan, takusan, or totemo.
Only
No, there are more options, but basically, I'm talking about many and much, or choto and I forgot. Few in Japanese, I forgot. But when we're speaking, it's difficult to remember. Yes.
yes, yes. Uh, one point, for example, and not to clear for me, use a lot of or lot of because it's very similar in English, but existing one rule for
Is there
this
is there a rule?
is there is there yes I fixed the others in my my names.
I memorize it.
I
Fix.
memorize.
Fix, for example. My glasses, JC, they are not perfect. They are a little strange here. I need to fix this.
Okay,
I
okay.
need to fix my glasses because they are not perfect anymore.
Okay.
Fix is so it's broken and you fix. Memorize is different, okay?
Okay, okay. Yeah, I say memorize only, only, not necessary. I say memorize my names.
I Yes, but that's not exactly
Uh,
my mind. Memorizing my mind, it's not necessary. But fix, you cannot use
mhm.
fix for
Okay,
this situation, okay?
okay, okay.
Perfect, perfect. So, you have done, speaking about quantifiers and grammar, you have done some reviews, correct?
Yeah,
JC, I have sent you a long list. I think the list I sent you was very long. Maybe it was a little irresponsible from me, a little crazy, because you have a life. You have a life. You need to relax, right? You need to
yeah,
dance, watch a movie. But anyways, it was a long list. Did you do everything?
yes, but not the 5 week less exercise because it's um, clear in on my memory and um,
Okay.
I con I concentrate uh,
I focus it.
I focus it and uh, focus, focus, focus exercise. Focus,
The first exercises.
yes, yes,
Great. So you haven't done 26 about modal verbs, probably, right?
yes.
And you haven't done uh, negative, I don't remember, 28.5. Don't
Can
remember.
code my main um, uh, prior to be possessive, executive,
All right. Yeah,
adjective,
you've done it. Yeah, you've done it like few days ago.
formal.
You have done it. You've done it. You've done it few days ago. I remember.
Yes,
Right?
yes,
And I believe I have created this exercise for you. I didn't have this exercise, but I thought, that's a good assignment. That's a good exercise for my students. And great. So you didn't do object pronouns 28 and modal verbs, right?
yes, yes,
Great. About the past, about the first exercises. Questions.
yes. Question depends. Exercise number 3. Infinitive with I
Exercise number three.
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 Three. Exercise number 3. Infinitive with because I confuse it to exercise number 5. It's different because it's preposition 2, but in my memory, it is confusing.
In your memory, what's confusing? Number what and number what is confusing for you? Number 5.5?
No, number 5 only, and
Okay.
number 3. Number 3.
All right. Okay, Jace. Very good point, Jace. Good job, Jace. Very good point. You made a great connection. That's that's great to know that you are connecting similar things. What's the difference? Man, what's the difference? Two here and two there. What's the difference? Okay. So, JC, first, the first two on five, no, I'm sorry, on three,
3.
the first two is about the idea of no time, infinitive of the verb. One is before the verb.
Okay.
One is before the verb to create the infinitive. ing, gerund idea. For example, I like to play soccer. I like to play. I like to play. To play here. Very simple sentence, right? I like to play. Very simple sentence, but very good for us to understand this. I, the pronoun, the
Yes.
subject, the person. Like. Like is the verb of the sentence. It's not to play, it's like. Because like is in the present. I know you are talking about now, the present, because of like. But if you like a verb in English, you can't say I like play. You need to say I like to play. I like to dance. I like to eat pizza. This part of the sentence, to eat, to go, to dance, to speak English, it's an object. It's not a verb. It's an object of, it's the rest of the sentence. It's the complement of the idea. I like something, to play soccer. But in the future, JC, I'm going to teach you a different possibility for this sentence. For example, I like to play soccer, or I like playing soccer. I like to play soccer, or I enjoy playing soccer. These two sentences, they have the same meaning. But this is in the future. Okay? It's a little more complex, and we will talk about this in the future. Right now, this first situation on exercise number 3 is about the infinitive of the verb. It's to make the verb not move, not act, but to be something. The verb is now something I can talk about. I like to eat. I like to dance. The second situation is a bridge to the destination. The second situation is the use of a preposition, like a bridge, before the destination. A bridge. Do you understand bridge? London Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge.
Yes.
Like a bridge for or to your destination. I'm going to the mall. Bye, Mom. It's Sunday. I'm going to church. Of course, there are situations it can be a little confusing. For example, I'm going to fly. If I say I'm going to fly, I'm telling people, my girlfriend, for example, hey, bye, I'm going to Nova Lima. To fly. Both ideas, location and action, on the same sentence because of context. Sometimes it can be, but in most of the cases, it's not confusing. Verb, to work, to play. Oh, to work. Yeah, I'm going to work. Destination and action in the same sentence. But that's, you understand by the context. That's not difficult. And the point is, JC, situations with a verb, situations with a location. Of course, I can mix this. For example, I am going to the mall to work. I'm going to the restaurant to eat. I'm going to the restaurant to eat. To eat in this situation is for eating, with this intention. JC, I know it's complex because this preposition to is crazy, right? We can use in so many situations. But right now, I need you to memorize or understand that to with a verb is about the action of doing this. I like to dance. I like to speak English. I like to teach. I love teaching. And the other situation, all the sentences I'm saying, I like to teach, I love teaching, I like to play soccer, I enjoy playing soccer. All those sentences, they have a similar idea. Like enjoying doing something. And the other one is to go to a place. I'm going to school. I'm going to the mall. I'm going to the park. I'm going to work. Got it?
Yes, yes.
One is for the verb to be in the infinitive. To be in the infinitive. Para ficar, to be in the infinitive. The other situation is to as a bridge to your destination. I'm going to Spain by plane. I'm going to Spain, the country, Spain, by plane. To Spain, to the bridge. Okay. All these
Okay.
prepositions, JC, honestly, all these prepositions, I love studying languages, okay? I really like studying languages, and God has given me the chance to study many languages. Little French, little Italian, now Japanese. Honestly, for you to deliver a message, to transmit an idea, prepositions are not necessary.
Okay.
For real. That's my opinion. If you don't include prepositions in Portuguese, in English, in Japanese, people will understand you because of the context, the most important words. I go mo. You understand it, right?
Yes.
But in Japanese, we need prepositions. In Spanish, we need prepositions. In English, we need prepositions. In Portuguese, we need prepositions. But if you don't have prepositions, people will understand you. They will understand you. It's very difficult not to understand you. But for you to deliver a clear message, uh, people will understand you. But if you want to be clear about the way, about prepositions are for you to deliver a clear message. In Portuguese, we say cadeira, and it's a female word. Not necessarily, in my opinion, because the language is meshes. No, it's just to deliver a clear message. A, the article in English, a, for female things. A cadeira. Just to deliver a clear message, not to say o cadete, for example, because cadeira, cadete maybe sounds similar. So we make it clear. And prepositions is just to make the message clear. Of course, the context of cadeira and cadete, they are totally different. And in English and in Japanese, these situations are different too. It's difficult to get confused if you don't have prepositions, but prepositions make it clear, easy to understand. So, good job for your question. I love your question. What's the difference between 2 on number 3 and 2 on number 5? Do you understand it, JC?
Yes. Yes.
For real, you really understand it?
Yes, and it's very simple because I resume, resume.
No,
I
resume is curriculum.
yes, I short.
I brief it.
Perfect. Perfect.
I have briefed, I have put in a nutshell. To put in a nutshell is a good expression for you. Uh,
Okay.
put in a nutshell. To put in a nutshell. It's to give the information in a very short, objective way. Simple, one sentence, for example, in a nutshell.
Yes. Yes. I am on one word. Destination and verb. In verb.
Exactly.
And so, yes.
Exactly.
Um,
What else? What else on the review?
mm, mm,
Oh, it's so hot today. You have no
yes.
idea.
Here too. Mm,
If I can, I'm gonna go to a waterfall if I can, if I have time. Yeah, I think I have little time today. So hot.
um, I forget, but one question.
Mm-hmm.
In one exercise, the situation equals. Uh, remember, Geici. Uh, what I use the ah a in only situation, all the situation, but in complex sentence. For example, um, I don't remember. But I don't know if stuff that's very similar.
You can do it.
Mm. Ah, and exercise number three, two, um, in explanation video, 1 point. Subject complements. Her job is to what? To execute. For example, my dream is to open. To open what? Or
Yes.
a business. It's very similar. Uh, um, in a situation I use it, for example, Geici. I don't remember.
You are a manager. You are a manager, JC. And probably you have some people below you. Some people you are a leader for them, correct? You
Yes.
are today, JC, your position. You are a manager, correct?
No, but my dream.
Okay, so let's
I
suppose
manage one project.
you have a team.
Yes, yes,
You give direction to this team. Two
yes.
people. No problem. You give direction to this group of people, this team.
Yes.
Perfect. So this is you, JC. What's your team? What are the names of the members?
Cecilia,
Okay.
Cassie, and um, Dai, Diane.
Ceci and I.
Yes.
Ceci, your job is to create. Your job is to create an Excel file organizing all these clients. Dai, your job is to call the clients.
Why?
This is the sentence. This is the use of infinitive. To call the clients. To create an Excel file in the sentence. Ceci, your job is to create an Excel file.
More information.
Complement the information, because if you say your job is to create, create what?
Yes.
Your job is to open, open what? To call. Your job is to call. Call whom? Call who? Understand?
Yes. Yes. It's similar for um, because in this situation I use it to infinite verb. But similar, for example, okay, I am a job. It's simple present tense, not to do.
I am a job? Makes no sense.
I'm going to the job. I go to the work.
I'm going to work.
I going to work.
Yes, that's a different situation. I am going to
Mm.
bridge. I'm going, okay. I'm gonna write these examples, Jason. I'm going to Contagem. No, Contagem is not nice. I'm going to New York City. Okay, so I'm going to New York City. This is the bridge situation, number 5. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, bridge. To make the connection. Okay?
Okay.
Going New York City. 2, the bridge. I explained it you on number 3. No, 5.
Fine, fine.
5. The preposition, preposition to. Preposition because it's before the location, for example. On number 3, we learned I am going to dance. And this situation, Jace, is the infinitive. Why, Rodolfo? You know this is the infinitive. Because there is a verb. New York City is not a verb. Dance is a verb, is an action. So that's the situation on exercise number 3. And there is the situation on your question now, for example. And I'm going to use Ceci as an example. Ceci, your job is to organize the the files. Your job is to organize the files. And this, Geici, it's also the use of infinitive. Look this sentence. Ceci, your job is to organize the files. To organize, the verb, organize is a verb. And basically, this sentence is a little different because this sentence has something like this structure. Ceci, your job is something like this. Says, your job is to organize the files.
Okay.
I have 3 situations here using to. The preposition to. The first one, to as a bridge, destination. Simple. I'm going to work, to church, to the mall, to the park. Remember, sometimes we need to use to the, or just to, or nothing. I'm going home. I'm going downtown. Okay?
Okay.
The second sentence, I am going to dance, the infinitive. I like to dance. Okay? The third situation, the infinitive again, but with a different organization.
Okay, but there is a rule for the complement, the sentence. For example, second sentence only to dance. Third sentence to dance or to organize the files. There is a rule.
Yes, there is a rule. Do you remember when you studied in the middle school the different types of verbs we have?
Here.
You remember direct, direct object. You remember this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a grammar lesson I can give you, but I'm gonna give you the concept and try to make it simple for you. What's the concept? Some verbs, they need something to complement the idea. And JC, you do it when you speak a language, you do it naturally. You know, sometimes you say a sentence and someone is expecting the rest of the information, or you are going to complement, because you know it makes not much sense if you just say something like, I'm doing. I'm doing what? I need a context, understand? So there are some verbs, situations, contexts. Don't think about the verb only, isolated. There's no language if you think about isolation. There's no isolation in the language. There are contexts, words, meanings, discussion, opinions, everything together. So sometimes you need to complement your idea depending on the verb. So the sentence makes sense. That's it. Got it. That's the concept. Give a clear idea about what you're gonna do, or what you wanna do, or what you think about something. That's it. I know, JC. JC, you are very good students. And I can see when you study English, I see in front of me a great student a very funny woman, a great professional, but I also see the lawyer. I see the lawyer. The lawyer respects the rules. The lawyer understands the possibilities and plays with the possibilities. That's your job. You take the vademecum, you know some things there, you know some possibilities on the Constitution, and you have studied for this. And that's great for English, for grammar, for example. But sometimes, for you not to memorize many things, get the concept and keep going. I know I gave you many reviews, and you are thinking about grammar now. I understand. I have created these exercises. I know grammar is important. I have created all the questions, all the possibilities there. I've done it hours in front of the computer. I'm proud of it. I like these Google Forms. I think they are useful. I think they help my students. But English is not just about grammar. It's about concepts, contexts, opinions. Understand? But my intention,
Relax.
yeah, relax. But my intention was, yes, for real, honestly, JC, my intention was to give you crazy perspective on grammar. Understand and practice and create connections with two, for example, great connection. That was my intention. For you to understand what's crazy on grammar, what's not so easy, that was my intention. But I am also telling you to balance things and relax a little about grammar, because JC, is your Portuguese perfect?
No,
But you are Brazilian. You speak Portuguese since you're and you don't speak perfect Portuguese.
no.
But you are a lawyer and you don't speak perfect Portuguese.
I'm little.
You don't have to speak perfect Portuguese. The idea on the Portuguese language in Brazil is to deliver a message, right? It's to be clear on your intentions. That's it, your intentions. But not necessarily you need to respect grammar all the time. But you need to respect body language. You need to respect confidence depending on the situation. You need to be friendly. But sometimes you need to be aggressive. And that's the language together. And grammar, you don't respect it in Portuguese. I recommend you not to create much expectation on respecting English grammar right now, because you are studying English for months yet. And you'll start to respect grammar in a crazy way after some years. But don't worry, you don't need to respect grammar. You don't need years to speak English. Really, you don't need. Relax. No, balance things. Rodolfo, is your grammar perfect? No, my grammar is not perfect, neither in Portuguese, nor in English, nor French, Italian, Japanese. No, it's not. But I talk to people in those languages, and I have done amazing things using those languages. Not perfect grammar, though. That's not a problem. Do I pay attention on grammar? Yes, I pay attention on grammar when I speak English. When I speak Portuguese, I don't care. But when I speak English, I try, yes, to pay attention on some details because of my job. Because people expect me to respect grammar. When people talk to me, they want to see clear, perfect, not perfect, but good English. That's my job. That's my visit card. Good English, grammar, pronunciation. That's my visit card. But not necessarily you need this. Honestly speaking, honestly, for real. I have many friends, they speak beautiful English. And they don't respect so much grammar. But their English is amazing. Because of vocabulary, because of pronunciation, because of so many things, and they have little grammar skills. No problem, for real, for real. This Thursday, I'm gonna have a live on Instagram. I'm gonna cook with my friends on Instagram, cooking together. Ana Maria Braga Live.
What hours?
What time?
What time? Yes. What time?
Midday.
Oh,
Lunchtime.
okay.
Probably something simple. Pasta. Something, probably.
Oh my God.
But this was my girlfriend's idea. Can you believe it? To have a live cooking. Because I like cooking. And I cook pasta and you cook pasta and we have a conversation, for example, on innovation. Understand? This Thursday, I'm gonna have a live with a friend of mine, and he has learned English playing video games only. That's it, and he speaks good English. So, is grammar so necessary? No, but I want you to respect this because you are my students, and my students they speak beautiful English, of course.
Yes. For example, can, can, could, and may. I don't remember I used could and may. Now I use it with only can. Now, in my situation, my vocabulary, my timeline learning,
Okay,
this
so
timeline learning,
my learning process, maybe.
my learning process, yes.
Okay, so that's your next question. What's the difference between can, may, and could? That's your question.
No, can we put it formal, informal? I I copy that in a little idea. But see, during that day,
During the
during
day.
during the day, I'm not using could and may now. I use it can. And
Yes.
my memory, I connect, for example, in my job. Maybe use could, maybe use may. I I copy that a little different, but I'm not use it now.
Okay, so you have a team, Cecilia and
That
Dai.
that
Perfect. Ceci and Dai. I recommend you using can with Ceci and Dai, for example. Ceci, you can do it. Dai, you can do it. We can do it together. We can do it. Perfect. And I recommend you using may with your boss. You have a boss, right?
yes, yes.
What's your boss name?
My director name is Bruno. Chris Bruno.
Bruno.
Okay.
So, can with the team. Can. And subordinates. Can. You can do it. You believe in your team. You can do it. May with the director. It makes sense to use may with the director. And could with in a meeting. For example, you are in a meeting and you talk to people there and you say, hey guys, we could do this. We may do this and we could get some results, or we may get some results. May is formal version of can. And could is the past of can. But you can use this in formal requests, for example. Can you open the door, please? Could you open the door, please? May you open the door? Will you open the door for me? Would you open the door? All these sentences, JC, they have a similar meaning. I'm asking you a favor. Please open the door. That's the favor. Ask it in different ways. Different ways? Yeah. Let's try formality now. Hey man, open the door, please. Hey, will you open the door? Would you open the door? Can you open the door? Could you open the door? May you open the door? Formality. Try to get this idea. Can. The most famous can I know is 2008, some years ago, 2008, Obama's presidency try. Obama was trying to be the president for the first time, and his slogan, his motto, his sentence was, yes, we can. There is no complement. If you think about grammar, What can you do? But we know the idea. He was the first black president. Yes, we can. We, the minorities, can do anything. Can be the president, for example. We can. Yes, we can. Can. Team. Possibilities. Could. Formalities, sometimes the past. For example, Geici. That's very curious. 1 second, okay? Figaro! Not so good. But when I was a kid, I could sing opera easily when I was a kid. Today I can't. But when I was a kid, my family called me the little Pavarotti. Oh, little Pavarotti. It's a little crazy, but I could do it. Today I can't so much, but I could. You understand can, could, may, formality,
Yes, yes, yes. Situation is perfect for me.
the opera situation.
Yes, yes. And my real life.
Your real life? Tell me,
Yes.
Jace, something. So, I have some questions for you. Tell me something you can do. I'm sorry, something you can't do, but you could do in the past.
Okay. For example, yesterday I I meeting for Cecilia.
I, I, I had them.
And
I met, I met with Cecilia.
I met him. I met him.
I met with Cecilia.
Met him. I met with Cecilia and a little 5 minutes first.
The first 5 minutes.
The first 5 minutes of the meet. I use it for informal. Um, but hello, Ceci. Can you say what's your um, activity on the weekend? And the first moment and the lead because I using the structure and first um, meeting. I using the informal, but my objective creating connection, impact, cheer, impact,
Empathy. Empathy.
empathy, empathy, and freedom.
Nice.
Like I don't know. But um,
Don't say but. Say but.
but but um, next thing I use schools because I conversation for methodologies or activities on the weekend, on the weekly, or and um, a presentation, reports, and at the moment I use it tools.
Okay.
It's
It's very complex for me, JC, to judge because I was not there. Understand? I was not in the meeting with Cecilia. It's difficult for me to judge if it was correct or not correct. But in general, I believe it makes sense.
it's similar in your strategy for me. For example, first, uh, conversation for Olympics.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yes, yes. Strategy is very common, but it's very good because creates connection,
Yes.
creates
That's
empathy.
very interesting because I have received a phone call. Someone was offering a service. And this person asked me, "Hello, man. Um, I picked the phone and I say, 'Good morning. How are you?' And the guy say, 'Man, I'm good. Thank you for asking. How about you?' And I say, man, I'm good. I had COVID last week, but I'm better. And we created a connection, a friend's connection. And after 10-minute conversation, he offered me his service. I didn't contract the service, but I could feel a connection between two people. Two people. When you ask this, the weekend, how is your life? Because honestly, your mental health, my mental health, is more important than English, than a meeting in the company, than the service. You need to be okay. If you are okay, I'm gonna make business with you. If you are not okay, let's have a conversation. Because it's more important than business money, you understand? Of course, I can do this in English. I do this in English, but my intention is honest. Oh, JC, I'm good, I'm relaxed. I have relaxed. How about you, JC? Nice, good, JC. I am really interested. I need to work. But first, mental health, relax, understand? JC, I'm gonna give you your next homework. Your next homework is number 1 on folder 2. This folder.
Okay. Zero, no?
Repeat, please.
Exercise number 0?
0.
Yes.
Exercise number 0. That's it. Great.
Okay.
JC, thank you so much for your time, your attention.
Thank you.
Good job on doing the reviews. Amazing, JC. Good job. I know it was too much, but nice. Very good, JC. Good job on the connections too. Very good question. I like it. Happy Women's Day. Enjoy this day. This is your day. And see you later, JC. See you on Thursday.
Good day too. Bye.
Bye bye.